What's going on, guys? Shivoki here, and before I say anything, I want to apologize that I'm doing the patch 3.8, the Perfect Storm, like this. I normally don't do it. You know, I normally put a lot more work and effort into it, and it's a lot more pretty and enjoyable, and there's music and all that good stuff, but I have something that really important that came up in my personal life that I have to take care of really quick after this video, and I won't have time to put it out by the time that, most people will put it out, so it'll be a pointless video for the channel. So I apologize in doing it this way. It's still a cool way to see the patch notes and everything and me to explain it to you. And I think this way is kind of lazy. I know some YouTubers that do that, and it's you do you, boo-boo, but this isn't me. So next time, guys, expect a much better patch notes coming from me. I do apologize once again. But this is patch 3.8, the Perfect Storm. Let's take a look at all the skins first. We'll go over the items, yada yada, real quick. And then lastly, we'll look at the new god, Susano. Oh, I called it, guys. I called it. I'm stoked about that one. So we got, what's the one called? Sorry. Vicious Apollo, really cool, like English Rockstar one. I actually watched the entire patch notes. If you didn't watch it, it's a really cool skin. The voice pack is English, like I said, and he's really kind of crazy and lasts a lot. And his jump is badass. He jumps and spins, and everything's just really cool in the skin. This actually comes in the season ticket. I think it's at 8,500 points. Correct me if I'm wrong, but really cool. I'm glad they're adding things to the season ticket. I know some people are like, oh, they're not gonna add things. Yeah, they are. They always do. Now this. Riftshaker Janus. I'm a huge fan of Janus. I actually thought this was a Geb remake, remodel, but it's not. It's a very beautiful Janus skin. I'm a huge fan of it. It looks really cool. I mean, wow, look at this thing. It has moss and everything and kind of the mushrooms on him, and the voice pack is super deep and celestial and very powerful sounding. It's an awesome skin. Everything's beautiful. There's like so much like leaves and kind of like particle effects on the 2 and the 1 and everything. The ultimate's cool. The whole skin is beautiful. It really is an amazing skin. So these two ones, Joki Loki and Laugh Loki, they're basically kind of like the Circuit skins that came out a while ago. How you bought the one and you got the other one with limited, for free. So this one, you buy Joki Loki, you get Laugh Loki. Now Laugh Loki is actually a limited time skin. So if you don't buy it here, you'll never get it again. All that cool stuff. So first, we'll look at this one. This one's really cool. I'm a big fan of it. Now the voice pack is super sadistic and scary sounding. I know a lot of people are scared of clowns. I'm not, but still really cool. I love the card art. I don't know who's doing these, but goddamn. I'm looking at you. You're badass. Very beautiful. Now, Laugh Loki is also really cool. I'm a big fan of this one. I actually like this one more personally, so let me know what you guys think. I love it, though. This skin, guys. Wow. I wish I could show you. I'm so mad I can't show you guys right now and with game footage, but Jag.Rar Xbalanque is just like the Mercury skin, run.exe. Beautiful skin, guys. It changes colors just like the run.exe, and the voice pack is so cool. It's like kind of like cocky and like he's a gamer. It's awesome. He's like, oh, get wrecked. I'll take all you guys on 5-on-5 or whatever it is. It's really cool. It's an awesome one. Very beautiful, very cool. It actually might be one of my favorite hunter skins so far, hands down. Really awesome skin, guys. This one, Red Vengeance Nemesis, I think it's just a tier 2. I didn't get to see it, but still very cool. I mean, Nemesis is getting a serious buff this patch, so we'll talk about that in a minute, but crazy. And Raijin's getting Mastery skins. To be honest, Gold and Legendary do not look too good whatsoever. With the red and the gold, don't look too good at all. But Diamond looks very cool on Raijin, so my Diamond Raijin's out there. And he gets a buff. I know, but still, really cool. So I'm a big fan of that one as well. Now, of course, Allied Strong, guys. Allied Strong, if you have no idea who he is, he's a part of Envious. He had cancer, and they did a really huge fundraiser for him. There's a new avatar. Everyone gets it for free. You enter the code Allied Strong to show you support, and you receive this avatar for free. So remember that, guys. If you want a new avatar to show the support for Allied, be sure to enter that code in. # Allied Strong. Now, like I said, 2016 season ticket update. They added some things. These Enigma chests is at 8,000, Vicious Apollo is at 8,500, and Undying chest is at 9,000. So I get all those instantly when 3.8 drops because I'm a fucking nerd. I almost had 10,000 points already, guys. Conquest map changes. Thank you. Thank you, High-Risk Scott. Thank you. I love you so much right now. They brought back the speed buff, guys. It's amazing. They brought it back. They also did a huge amount of changes. The Conquest jungle is seeing a few adjustments in this patch. They added the speed camp back to the jungle. It's actually at where the mana cap is currently, and the mana cap is moving to where the harpies are on the solo lane. So really cool. Glad about that one. They removed the short lane boar camp clearly to put the mana camp there, like I said, and they increased the experience from 83 to 105 on the boar. And they increased boar gold from 29 to 50. So basically, they're making farming and jungling important again. which is great. This changes so many great things. Now the fire elementals give 45 XP and 30 gold each and are now a single camp. So it's not these 3 spread out guys anymore. It's a single thing. I'm excited to see it. They didn't show it in game, oddly, but I'm really excited to see it. So I'm looking forward to that one. It's in PTS now, guys, so check it out if you want to. They moved the Bad Carbies camp back to the original plot of Season 2, which is cool. And the Bad Carbies respawn timer is adjusted from 110 seconds to 80 seconds. So it's a lot faster. It means the jungler needs to be farming. Otherwise, their junglers, they steal it from you. So be on point with jungling. I'm so excited to bring the new god into a jungle, and also really check out this new jungle update, conquest update, basically. Boar respawn timer adjusted from 110 seconds to 180. They also stopped the boar making loud noises. I don't know if it says this in here, but when you kill the boar, it doesn't screech like a demon anymore, so the other lanes can't hear you. Miscellaneous, they fixed the issue where you can open party window and it would appear broken and only be closable with escape. I never had to deal with that personally, but whatever. And they fixed clan chat from disappearing after a game, which I have seen that, and they fixed the issue where the GM messages, yeah, everyone saw that. They did some stupid message one day in game, and everyone saw it up top of the screen. It was really weird, but they fixed that probably. And also, cool thing, consumables now appear in a tree similar to Relic Tree. So it's in the store, it's a lot different, which is really cool. It makes it a lot easier to find the consumables you want. So, achievements real quick. Loki gets 2. As Assassinate, as Loki kill 3 or more enemy gods from behind. Made you look, as Loki get a killing blow on an enemy with your decoy. It was actually a lot harder than you think it is. Now Medusa gets 2 as well. Look at me, as Medusa stun 3 or more enemy gods with Petrify, and so slippery, as Medusa deliver a killing blow to an enemy using Lacerate. So those ones aren't too hard, to be honest. Hide your ultimate in a wall, pop out, boom, got 3. Easy day. Zeus is also getting 2. Watch it bounce, as Zeus kill an enemy god on the 4th bounce of Chain Lightning, which is kind of, this basically trains you to be a good Zeus. Now, Detonate, as Zeus kill 3 or more enemies who have 3 charges on them with Detonate, which is another thing that you should be doing as Zeus, so cool. Now, item changes, guys. Cool stuff's happening. I'm going to run through it quick, but I'm also going to really cover Bloodforge and how amazing Bloodforge is now. It might be a little OP in my opinion, but they will adjust things in PTS. So, Bloodforge. They increase the cost a fuck ton, but for a very important reason. 2265 is the old price, now it's 2,850 gold, so quite a lot. They increase the power from 40 to 75, and there's also a new passive. Killing an enemy god forges a shield from their blood with health equal to 200 plus 10 per level for 20 seconds. So basically, you kill level 20, you get that amount plus 10, and then 200. So the shield's pretty fucking decent, guys. It looks cool too. It's like a little red orb around you, kind of moves a little bit. Really awesome. Now, while the blood shield is active, you gain 20% movement speed. Hello, junglers. This is what you need. I can see Mercury using this, the new god using this. Trust me, I'm really excited for this one. It's expensive. It might be a little overpowered, but then again, the goal is kind of worth it. If you build into it and you really want that shield, this allows you to go in, hit hard, get out, and also have some defense as well. So this is a really cool addition. I'm excited to see it. I'm glad Bloodforge is actually useful now, because before, I don't think anyone fucking built it really, minus like some players here and there. But Gem of Isolation is next. They reduced the cost from 2,850 to 2,700, which is cool because it was a very used item on Poseidon, but it was expensive. It's really expensive. So now it got down a little bit, so I'm expecting to see it a lot more, which can be a good thing, but also probably a really annoying thing. Hardware Amulet, increase the magical protection from 40 to 45 because for some reason tier 2 was 45 and tier 3 was 40, so they basically made it equal, which is very important. Higher than Nemean Lion, they fixed the tooltip incorrectly stating that reflected damage as magical damage, it reflects damage as physical, so nothing really important there. Male Renewal, basically same thing. I'm not going to read that, you guys read it if you want. Rod of Sleepius, I can never say that right, whatever, Rod. They increased the health from 200 to 250 and increased the aura from 20% to 25% healing. Very good buff for healers. I'm excited to see this. I'm really glad they're doing this. And they also did this because a crit item that takes away healing also got buffed as well. So this is a good roundabout fix. I'm excited to see it. And they also fixed the tier 2. They changed the tier 2. Rod of Healing, new passive, the aura, the healing and health regeneration of allies within 70 units is increased by 10%. So now it's 10%, which is really cool. Has a passive there, which is amazing. So it makes the tier 2 actually pretty decent to rush as well. So it's cool stuff. Runic Shield they reduced the cost from 2250 to 2150, which is cool to see. They're basically making these new items, these old items more important when I see them back in the game, which I don't blame them because it was kind of losing its thing. Spectral armor, there's now an effect when you have it. It's like this little white whirlwind. Cool, thanks guys, appreciate it. Stone of Gaia increased the MP5 from 10 to 15. I like the buff. Stone of Gaia is definitely more important now, and the MP5 will definitely help you. Believe it or not, guys, 5 health is a huge thing sometimes. Wind Demon, new passive. Your critical hits increase your attack speed and movement speed for 20 seconds for 5 seconds. No, this is not a Fatalis. It's not like a Fatalis at all. It just really allows you to crit and maybe keep critting or crit and get the hell out of there. So it works both ways. It's really nice, and it also gives a better reason to build Wind Demon other than just the healing negation. So cool stuff. Witchblade also reduced cost from 2200 to 2050. Now this is a cool thing. Good against collies, good against people who need the attack speed, all that stuff. So our movement speeds are basically, I'm really excited to see this. So God changes. Nothing. Artemis's trap got changed. It's like a red glow now, really light glow. So you basically can see it clearly, more clear sometimes at certain spots. It's weird. But Shock, my man, Shock's getting a buff, guys. Rain Dance is slow. Used to be at 35% max, and now it starts at 20 and maxes out at 40. So the slow is huge, guys. Great slow on Shock. I'm excited to see that. In its ultimate, Storm Call increased the base damage from 150 to 350 to 200 to 400. So Shakalaka's back, my friends. Now Freya, she's receiving a buff, which surprised me because I thought she was already pretty fucking great late game. But they increased the duration of pulse from 5 seconds to 6 seconds. So watch out, guys. Watch out. Kublai Khan, Power of the Wind Jewel, basically his passive, basically fixed an issue where Kublai Khan's passive would not get modified by Rod Zahuti's passive, which is finally happening because Kublai Khan would always build Rod Zahuti, and now it's kind of necessary to build it, and now you get what you're supposed to get. Nemesis is also getting a huge buff. I don't know about this. Good Nemesis players are fucking scary, real scary. Scales of Fate, increase the power gain and power loss from 4% to 6%, so it's pretty fucking awesome. And increase the protection stealing from 30 to 50 to 50% at all ranks. So early game, you get that thing on you, you're losing 50% of your protections. Goodbye, early game tanks. Goodbye. Holy shit. Raijin, this is weird to me. I feel like he has so much burst potential. I can understand middle lane. I do see him kind of slack sometimes, and if you don't get that initial push against the middle lane that you're facing, you're kind of stuck in a weird spot where you don't know what you're going to do. But Percussive Storm, they increase the projectile speed from 110 to 115, which basically helps him a lot. Kind of more like a just enjoy playing him more with that. Thunder Crash, remove Raijin's collision during pre-fire when invisible, and Raijin will no longer be able to be stunned, silenced, etc. once he becomes invisible, which is needed. It was a bug, and I agree with that one. Now, this one, time in air increase from 3 seconds to 4.5 seconds, reduce the movement penalty from 75% to 40%. So basically his ult, guys, he's in the air longer, and he can move faster. So he basically has a better chance of aiming, and he can move faster. I don't really know about that one, because I've seen this ult one-shot teams. Like, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, they're all dead. The whole team's dead. So I don't know about that one. I'm kind of worried, to be honest. And he can move faster, so you're not getting away from his ass with... It used to be able to get away from his ass, but now it's a little harder. So I don't know about that one, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Ravon, he's receiving a little buff. Increased radius from 12 to 15 on Mystic Rush. So they also updated the tooltip. That's a cool tip. Cool whip. Updated the tooltip to correctly indicate it as a leap instead of a dash, which is correct. So I don't know. This might aware some Awelix players. Scotty, Rune of the Hunt. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Decrease Calder's basic attack damage from 60, 60, 80, 80, 100, 100 to 50, 50, 70, 70, 90, 90. So a little bit weaker. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. But Mon, he's receiving looks like a buff nerf, kind of. Armored Umbrella, reduce physical power from scaling from 100% to 70%. So basically that's a lot weaker, which is very nice to see, because that would clearly fuck up a lot of people. And Umbrella Ring, increase physical power scaling from 40 per hit to 50% per hit. So a little buff on that, which is cool. It makes sense. I feel it. Xing Shen, guys. Xing Shen is kind of back, which is cool. The main thing I want to go over with is the Hook Slam, but I'll go over that last. Fix the issue where Xing Shen's ultimate could get stuck on the Joust map. I've never seen it myself, but thanks guys, appreciate it. Furious Roar, they increase the duration from 12233 to 12344, so that's a nice little buff. Increase dot damage from 4% per second, 3% per second, because it's kind of weaker. So, but fine, because increase the base damage from 70 to 100 to 80 to 210, so it hits much harder, which is cool. Hook Slam. This ability now roots again instead of slows. So if you're new to the game and you have no idea it used to root, yeah, it roots. It used to root at least, and it's awesome. He's now a tank again. This is awesome stuff. Now Whirlwind of Rage is kind of disappointing. Whirlwind of Rage and Steel was ultimate. When he spins around, throws you, it's kind of disappointing. They increased the casting time from 0.72 seconds to 1.25 seconds. It's very noticeable. It's like he does this and then starts spinning. I'm like, oh my god, I already dodged that all the fucking time. Now this is gonna be really easy to dodge it. So you need to be a good Jing Shin to land this, man. But there's a new animation, like I said, and this ability now deals 25 to 100 plus 35% per hook, rotation, and throw. So a little bit more damage, and the cooldown reduced from 100 seconds to 90 seconds. So there is a negative side and a positive side to that. Now, guys, last part, real quick here. Let's go over the new god and assassin for the Japanese Pantheon, which I predicted so long ago, and I'm so happy to see him here. Susano O. The people already call him Susano. It's Susano O, bro. Anyway, really, really love this guy. Look at him. Fucking look at him. He's badass as shit. He looks cool as hell. He carries a katana on his back, or he'll carry like this when he's running. So cool. Love this picture, guys. I'm obsessed with it, man. So cool. His passive is very unique. He screams jungler, screams solo lane. So happy about this one. Passive, Swift as Summer Storm. For each trained ability that is on cooldown, Susano O gains bonus movement speed. Per stack, 4%. So if he has moves on cooldown, he moves faster. And they stack. This basically means he's supposed to go in, do his damage, get the fuck out. Go in, do his damage, don't get hit at all, because he's fast as shit. So he's really agile, really fast, and his kit plays so well with this. He's so fast, so agile. I love his kit, guys. So cool. Storm Kata. Susano O moves thrice in quick succession. After each attack, he has up to 3 seconds to fire the next one. This is so cool, guys. I wish I could show you. He has like a cone, boom, cone, and then it's like a whirlwind attack. He spins around, and then he has a dash. The dash does no damage, but it still enables him to get towards somebody or dash away. You know, quick gank, get the fuck out. I love it. Real cool. Do your damage, get out. Cool stuff. So the first attack, guys, it attacks all enemies in a cone, dealing 70, 105, 140, 175, and 210 max, plus 90% of your physical power. It hits pretty fucking hard, and it's cool. And the second attack attacks all enemies in a circle around him, so it's really good for team fights. Go in, cone them, and then spin around and then get the hell out. So cool damage. 210 max plus 90% as well, so they both do the same. And the third attack, it does no damage. Dashes forward, and it's cooldown, yada yada. 12-second cooldown on the whole move at max level. Not a big deal, not at all. Build some cooldown, he's good. Build, Breastplate of Valor, Jones Wrath, chill all day long. Susano O, Wind Siphon. That's number 2. Susano O commands the winds to blow, dealing 60 to 120 damage plus 25% of your physical power. Damage in the cone in front of him. Enemies in the center of the cone are pulled towards him. It's basically like a siphon, like a cone with a cone. And there's a middle, kind of like Nemesis slice. And there's a cone in the middle, and there's cone on the sides. If they're in the middle, they get pulled in. From the sides, they get hit. So anyone in the whole area gets hit for the same amount of damage, but the middle pulls you in. So it's like, get the fuck over here, bro. You ain't running away. Cool stuff. Jetstream is his number 3. Susano O throws forward a gust of air, which creates a whirlwind, dealing a max of 80 damage plus 30% of your physical power every 0.75 seconds for 3 seconds. It hits pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. He may activate this ability again to teleport, kind of like a Thor hammer, but a storm cloud, to teleport to the whirlwind. If the initial gust hits an enemy, the whirlwind surrounds and travels them, and teleporting to the enemy reduces this cooldown to 6 seconds. So it's important to make sure you're landing that gust, teleporting to them, and doing your combo and getting the fuck out. If for some reason they're getting away from you, you want to kill them, dash towards them with your dash. It's so cool. It all works so well together. He's so good at ganking. He's the gank master, in my opinion. I love it. So cool. Where was it at? Reduces the cooldown. Now, the cooldown 13 seconds, so you can get it to 6 seconds if you land it, which it doesn't seem too hard because it's pretty quick. So if someone's running away, pretty easy to land it. If not, you can still put it in an area, and teleport to the area. Good for getting away, good for chasing somebody down, and all that cool stuff. And also moving around, being really agile. And lastly, guys, his ultimate, which is very, very unique. It's called Typhoon. Susano summons a hurricane at his location that pulls enemies towards the center while growing up to twice its size. Susano may activate this ability again to launch the storm in the direction he is facing, knocking up opponents in its path and dealing 160 to 360 damage plus 140% of your physical power. Now it's a max cooldown of 100 seconds, of course, at all times, and 100 mana at max. So this is really fucking cool, guys. Basically, he lays it down and it grows in size, and whatever way he's facing, it goes after it launches. You can place it down and then instantly launch it right after to do his damage and do it quick, or you can place it down, have it suck them in, and then when you're ready at the 2 seconds, whatever way you're looking, it shoots. It's very unique, very cool. I'm excited to see quick snipes. I'm excited to see really cool combinations with this guy. I promise you, he's going to be in SPL teams. He's a fantastic god. He has loads of unique kits, and I think he's going to bring something cool to the team, so I'm excited to see him. Anyway, guys, that's it for the patch notes for patch 3.8, the Perfect Storm. I'm really excited to bring this video to you guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, all that stuff, please let me know in the comments down below. Also, are you stoked for this awesome patch? Because I know I am. Susano is cool, cool, cool. Really excited about playing him and bringing him into the jungle and kicking some serious ass. And once again, I do apologize for not having my normal video. I do apologize. That video is much longer, but thank you very much for watching it. If you're still here, you're the best broski in the whole world. Have a fantastic day. As always, my friends. Deuces, motherfuckers. Deuces.